Okay, here we are again. On to the next one. Have a cigarette here. It's obviously a novelty, not pocket knife, but it was valued at $1.50. It's kind of interesting. Paint's kind of coming off and stuff like that, but you know, it's relatively interesting. What's kind of interesting to me about this is this is made in USA here. You don't see this anymore. These little novelty things aren't made in USA anymore. They're made in China and whatnot. I'm going to, as I talk about this a little more, I'm going to put some oil on here. This tends to be kind of the best way of getting the masking tape off without screwing up what's underneath. So pretty simple. You just open this up and you have a little novelty knife here. I don't know who makes this. Trying to look up that tank stamp. Anyways, so not a lot to talk about on this one. There is your blade. This part is plastic. This part is metal, and here comes the masking tape. And my grandfather, I don't know, my grandfather was not a smoker. He didn't smoke anything as far as I knew. I never knew him to smoke cigarettes, pipes, anything. I don't know. I don't know if he had any real vices. I never knew him to drink anything. My grandmother would drink wine every once in a while, so it's not like he was completely foreign to any kind of vice, but I don't recall him ever partaking in any of that. So I don't know, other than sort of just the novelty of it, I don't know if he would. I don't think he got this because he liked cigarettes or anything like that. And try and do a little cleaning as we go. Let's see, what else? Anything else about my grandfather here? No vices that I knew of. I'm trying to think of anything relatively interesting. He mostly liked to read his Louis L'Amour Western novels and watch television. I get sort of mixed up in my memories of what he liked to watch. I think he just liked to watch like ball games, baseball games, I think. But he was also watching shows like Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune and things like that. But I think that was actually I might be getting that confused with my grandmother. And of course, he might have just been watching that because my grandmother watched that. Don't know much about if he liked sweets or not. I'm trying to think of anything sort of bad. I'm not recalling anything. He didn't eat too much. He didn't drink or smoke. But that was just when I was sort of aware of him. He might have been different when he was younger. He just liked to before, when he was younger, he would do an awful lot of hunting and fishing. He of course liked to do that. I don't have any, he collected a lot of pocket knives, but I don't have any like fishing poles or anything like that, no hooks and things like that, so I don't know if he was that into that stuff. He did golf a lot. What else? Before I became sort of aware of him, he would golf, but not a lot. I don't think he was in love with golfing. I know my grandmother was a big golfer. But yeah, I think mostly fishing was his thing, and hunting. But I think as he got older, he hunted less and less and fished more and more, and until they stopped all of that stuff. So yeah, so there's a little bit about my grandfather, and kind of a cleaned up little novelty cigarette pocket knife here, made in USA. So that's gonna do it for that guy. Thanks for joining me on this episode, this therapy session, and I'll see you on the next one.